welcome to my electronics channel. In today's video we are going to learn how we can create like dancing LED patterns with the help of Arduino, a TV remote, an infrared sensor and a few colored LEDs. So it's mostly called the disco LED lights, which blinks the LEDs at regular intervals. So how we can create that kind of the pattern of LED blinking lights, and we can control those modes with the help of like any kind of remote, be it a TV remote or an infrared remote, whichever it is. Okay, so these are the components that you will be like needing for this. One is the Arduino, the Uno microcontroller. We'll need a breadboard, some USB cable, jumpers, one infrared remote, one NPN transistor, an active buzzer, one infrared receiver to capture the key press from the infrared remote. So we'll need roughly like 4 LEDs. Because we are going to display the pattern with the help of 4 multicolored LEDs. A few resistors for the circuit. This is the hardware connection. So currently it represents only one LED. We will be actually using 4 different multicolored LEDs: red, green, blue, and yellow. So from the Arduino microcontroller, the power and the ground terminals are connected directly to the breadboard. So as for the diagram, this NPN transistor is connected with the infrared receiver with the help of this 10K the resistor, and there is an active buzzer. As soon as a program starts or to indicate the change of modes, we have used this buzzer over here. Okay, so friends, I hope you can connect all the wires accordingly as per your the components by taking help from this hardware connection. And this is a more detailed schematic diagram. So for instance, this infrared receiver has 3 pins. One is the data, then the ground, and then the third is the VCC. From the data pin 1 to the 5-volt power supply, we have connected a 10K uh, 10K resistor via the pin number 12 of Arduino. Uh, the ground pin of the infrared receiver is connected to the ground, and pin 3 or the VCC is connected to the 5-volt. Okay, similarly for the NPN transistor, the base is connected to the Arduino pin 13 with the help of a 1K resistor, and the buzzer is connected via the 5-volt VCC, and the collector pin of this transistor, while the emitter is connected to the ground. So for this particular project, we will be using 4 multicolored LEDs connected to the pins 8, 9, 10 and 11 of the Arduino microcontroller. And to limit the amount of current which is like flowing through the LEDs, we will be using 220 ohms resistance across each of these LEDs. Okay, so this is the connections of those LEDs with the resistors directly connected to the ground. So once you have connected this, prepared this kind of a schematic diagram and connected all these components in the breadboard, the next step is to go through the Arduino sketch program. So as you can see over here, so in this Arduino program, we have used pin number 12 as my infrared receiving pin, which means whenever I'm going to press the remote control, the signals will be sent to the infrared receiver, which will be translated into the pin number the 12 of the Arduino. Okay, and accordingly I will be creating a constructor or a class object to receive the signals from the remote control. So as I mentioned earlier, the pin number 8, 9, 10 and 11 will be used to connect to 4 multicolored LEDs, and pin number 13 of the Arduino will be used to connect to the buzzer. Okay, and to control the various programs or the various pattern of the LED displays, so I have used 4 Boolean variables like mode 1, mode 2, mode 3 and mode 4. So within my setup program, I'm instantiating the infrared receiver so that it is capable of capturing the button key press from the remote. And I'm setting all my the pins 8, 9, 10 and 11 as output so that I can send the high and low values to this the LED to make them glow. Okay. Similarly, the buzzer pin is set as an output pin. So inside my loop function, so I am checking the key press from the remote control. I'm capturing it in a variable called IR state, and I'm comparing this IR state with the last IR state. So whenever there is multiple key presses, so that I can distinguish between the last captured value and the current value, I'm comparing it with the two variables, IR state and the last IR state. This IR receive dot decode like decodes the the hexadecimal value of the number which is like received whenever a button key is pressed from the remote, and based on the hexadecimal value, so based on whenever I have pressed a key from the infrared, we are trying to do various actions. Okay, so for instance, in this case I have programmed my Sky TV remote to handle the volume up button, the volume down, the mute button and the change source button. So I have captured all these hexadecimal values as the cases across each of these. So whenever I key press the volume up, my mode 1 will be set to true and all the three modes will be set to false. Okay, so similarly, when the down volume is pressed, so I'm setting mode 2 to true and all the remaining three modes to false. Same approach for the handling of the mute button and the change source button from the infrared remote. Okay, so what it does is I am then calling all these methods simultaneously. So these methods will be controlled by the flags or the boolean flags which I have set as per my key press. So this is the implementation of my first display mode. So what I am doing is, so I'm setting the yellow LED to high, then waiting for 250 milliseconds, then setting the blue LED to high, and so on and so forth. So if you see, whenever my mode 1 starts, it will be the yellow, blue, green and red all are glowing at a certain interval and then all are turning off. So it's more like a blinking which is controlled by a delay of 250 millisecond. Okay, so this is my the mode 1 of the pattern display for the LEDs. So similarly, I have created like three different modes. So for instance, the mode 2 is like showing the yellow and the green together, blinking these two together, and then the blue and the red will be off at that point of time. Then finally we are giving a delay of 250 milliseconds. So each of these blocks will happen after a delay of 250 milliseconds. So I am like toggling between the yellow, green and the blue and red, the LEDs. Okay, so this is one more pattern. So similarly, I have like two more patterns, which is display mode 3, where I have used the buzzer pin to make a sound as soon as these controls get triggered and as soon as the pattern changes. And similarly for the display mode 4 as well, I have used a combination of the buzzer pin and the toggling of these LEDs along with a combination of sound and light together. So once you see the actual working video, so you will be able to figure out the differences between the four display modes. Okay, so this is how the Arduino sketch program works. So let's go to the working video. So here is a working video of the blinking LED display patterns, or also called disco light. So this is where I've connected all the LEDs, the four LEDs, yellow, blue, green and red, on the breadboard. The heart of this circuit is this infrared receiver, which is over here, connected with various like registers. We have one transistor here and a buzzer to indicate the starting of the programs. And this is my the main Arduino board. For power supply of the board, I have connected it to a power bank to provide the USB power 5 volt into this Arduino, from where the breadboard gets the power supply. Okay, and for connecting or like selecting the modes, which I'll show you in the Arduino Sketch program. I'm using a Sky remote so that I can provide or send the commands to this infrared receiver so that it starts the program. Select the volume up button. Okay, so this is my first mode. So whenever I select this mode, so if you see the pattern, it's blink then off, then blink then off, and there's a series like this. This is my next mode. Let's see what the next mode looks like. So this is the next mode. So if you notice closely, the yellow and the green are blinking together, and then the blue and the red. Okay. Next is the third mode. So this is the third mode where the yellow and blue are blinking together along with the buzzer sound, and the green and the red are blinking together. So this is the third mode of the program. And then finally it is the last mode, which is, so if I press the change source, see what happens. So this is the fourth mode. So every LED glows alternately with a buzzer sound. So friends, if you liked this video and found it useful for your electronics learning, please hit like and subscribe to my channel and provide support and encouragement. Thanks so much for watching.